Welcome back. Be sure to check out all of our college football picks for this week's action over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked right down in the video description. Heading into this one for Friday, August 30th, 2019, talking about this matchup here between the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Michigan State Spartans. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. The home team, the Spartans, coming in as rather considerable favorites, giving about 23.5 points. And Michigan State actually flying under the radar a little bit in that very tough Big Ten East division when you have to go up against the likes of Michigan and Ohio State, who every offseason coming in to the campaign, it seems like they get a bit more hype than Michigan State. But we wouldn't be surprised to see the Spartans right there at the top of the division as we work our way through the season. So talking about the road team here, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, they've taken a step back in recent years. Over the last two seasons, combined record of just 5-19, which is pretty pitiful, but there are at least reasons for Tulsa to be optimistic that they could perhaps make a run at a bowl game this year. They do get a QB transfer from Baylor in Zach Smith that fills a need in this Tulsa offensive attack. Now, the Golden Hurricane, they have a really solid 1-2 punch out of the backfield with Brooks and Taylor, but I'm not sure that these guys are going to get a ton of yardage in this one going against this brutally tough Michigan State defense. Now, the Spartans, they are set up for a lot of success, given the fact that we pretty much know this defense is going to be really good again this year. It's basically the best defense in the Big Ten last year. It's just the Spartans didn't have enough offensively to carry them to that next step, but Michigan State, they return 8 starters, and it should be one of the best defensive units again in the Big Ten this year. That's really what they're going to hang their hats on in this one, and they could really stymie this Tulsa offensive attack. It'll be interesting to see if the Golden Hurricane are able to get much going against that vaunted Spartan defense. Now, where Michigan State needs to improve to take that next step in the Big Ten is their consistency on the offensive side. They have a veteran quarterback in Brian Lewerke. He took a step back last season in 2018. He was dealing with an injury, but if he can stay healthy here, he could really be a big boost to this Spartans offensive attack. They also have a nice receiving core, and the Spartans should be able to have success through that pass game again if Lewerke is healthy. But just given the strength of this Michigan State defensive unit and the fact that their offense should be able to take a step forward, we wouldn't be surprised again to see the Spartans right there at the top of the mix in the Big Ten East, a very tough division in the Big Ten, especially obviously in contrast to the West, which is a little bit weaker from top to bottom. But we like the Spartans. We think they're flying under the radar. They could have quite a bit of success this year. We think they get things started on the right foot at Spartan Stadium. Strong home field advantage coming in as 23.5 point favorites. We think that they're going to go ahead and win this one by a considerable margin. So we're going to give the points, take the home team, sided with Michigan State, giving the 23.5. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. And as always, you can check out all of our college football picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked right down in the video description. Thanks for stopping by. We hope to see you guys back here for our next video.